Hi, my name is Taghavi, and I'm one of the co-founders of MergeLabs, and I've been organizing events for 20 years. And what I really appreciated about the fundamentals of events is that cost structure is relatively fixed while revenue flexible, meaning I could really dig in and apply all these customer segmentation and affiliate marketing concepts in order to maximize ticket selling because everything past the break-even point goes straight into the bottom line. However, what took me a really long time to understand is why event organizing is so labor intensive. Each time we grew, we had to add more and more employees, and it really worked against these benefits. And one of the insights we had is that this time place node needs to be viewed from different perspectives, meaning staff, service providers, volunteers, exhibitors, and speakers and guests each needs to see that time place information from their perspective, visualized in their way, the associated tasks that are relevant to them, and maybe even in their language. So when I use generic calendar, spreadsheets, task management solution, and then plug in a separate ticketing solution, of course, I lost this multidimensionality, this glue between the time place node and the stakeholders' perspectives. So I, as an organizer, had to act as that glue, and I wondered why it felt like I had to clone myself 5 times in order to survive this ordeal. And then take the fact that for events, this time, place, and nodes are also influencing each other, they're interdependent. The whole thing became that much harder. And this realization is at the basis of the problem we want to solve with MergeLabs. So what we've done is we've taken every component that makes up an event management infrastructure and we built them into separate modules that are interlinked with each other. So you create your venues and you list your spaces and then you link them to the activities that holds that time information. And then you put those into all the different schedules that you want to have. So the same activity can be linked into the schedule for the staff and volunteers, as for the guests, as for service providers, and communicated in different ways, associate different tasks to them. So each person gets to see it in different ways, but that linkage is still maintained. So it's the same source information. So if anything changes on the time or place information, everybody get that information right away. So you have your master sheet that allows you to see all the different schedules and programs in one place, but you can then separate each and send them to each different stakeholder so they have their associated information and everything is again interlinked. What's coming soon as well is the ability to see this information in a Gantt chart or flow chart sort of way with the associated tasks connected to it. So this way you have now time, place, task, text, and communication all interlinked with each other in one place. What's really special with this approach is that because of this hypermodularity, you can now put together any number of booking pages for the same event. So you can now segment your audience, you can introduce affiliate partnership concepts, and for each of these segments and partners, create their own booking page that each has different communication, different checkout processes. When they get their booking page, they can come to a page that is tailored in any way you want and have different type of ticketing or checkout process associated to it. And those can be, for example, sign up without payment, waitlist sign up, classic, where you fill out the form, then pay after. And what I think is unique to us, you pay first, but then later we still expect you to fill out the form. This way you don't lose people who have the intention to come, but leave the form halfway. And also on top of it, a company can pay for all their delegates in one go and then send out the forms to the different delegates for them to fill out on their own. So I believe with this infrastructure, we'll be able to help you double the amount of guests you bring to your events because you can introduce all these segmentation and affiliate partnership concepts in order to get in front of the right people with the right message. But at the same time, half the amount of work you're doing because this interlinkage between each different module is still maintained through and through the whole process. So you as an organizer doesn't have to be that glue that is holding everything together. As a startup, we're now at that stage where we're ready to onboard a few new pilot clients to help build this competitive advantage into their systems. If you want to have a discovery conversation, please reach out. I'll be delighted to have a talk.